All right, boys, we're breaking out the construction truck today. We're heading on over to build a new off-roading resort. That's right. It's going to be pretty exciting. We've got the new and improved Western Star dump truck. That's right. We're jumping on the freeway. We've got a full load of mud behind us, and that's what it's going to be used for to build our off-road trails at this off-roading resort. It's going to be a ton of fun, something we haven't done yet. Let's merge onto the freeway and get rolling. So as you guys can see, they're doing a little bit of road construction. Watch out, coming through. Oh, that was close. Oh, we got another construction block here. Let's go around it. Actually might be a good business to get into. Up on our left, guys, is going to be our new resort spot. As you guys see, we got all that land to build on. It's pretty sweet. There should be a turnaround up here, and then we're going to start building today. We're going to build our whole cabin. There's going to be 3 different cabins on the property, and then all the off-road trails, which is the fun part. We have arrived. Check it out. We got all this land here. Pretty cool, do I have to say so. There's the dump truck. Now, the cool part about where this land is it connects back to the natural trails. These trails have been here for 400 years. Let's go check them out. There's a whole forest back here, which is really cool. So we're going to take a right here and go through the trails. And then it goes all the way down through the forest. Lots of cool greenery. These trees are very rare trees. Certain kind of spruce trees and lots of other cool stuff. There's palm trees mixed in. It's a lot of nice stuff. It goes all the way back down to here, which is an abandoned quarry mine. Check it out. So they were actually doing mining back here in the day. So we can actually go off-roading down here if we want. Someone built in some trails to go through here, and it's pretty sweet. This will be the ultimate trail getaway. So that's what our resort's going to be all about. And as you can see, there's actually still people walking around. People get their daily walks walking through here. It's like a 360 walk. It's about 2 miles to walk around the entire thing, and then to walk 3 different levels, it's about a 5-mile walk. So that's how people get their exercise in. Why not go ahead and create a resort and bring some more people to it, because it is a secret gem. So we're gonna head back to the truck, and what we're gonna first do is build out 3 luxury cabins. We're gonna build out $1 million cabins totaling up to 3, and which is 3 million, and then we're gonna customize some vehicles. That way they've got rental vehicles at the spot when they do arrive, and also some off-road toys. So it's gonna be a pretty cool all-inclusive off-road site. I'll see you guys back at the building spot. All right, so we got the dump truck here. Now this is gonna be for part 2 of our building. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build in the trails with all that mud. As you guys see, we got probably about a mile worth of trail dirt back here. So we're gonna slowly lay it down. It's gonna go all the way through here and connect up to those other trails. Then we're also gonna add the mud onto those trails to make it more enhanced and make it a little bit trickier for mudding. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move this off of our land we're gonna build on. We're gonna build the houses probably right along here. Let's back the truck up along the gate, and then we'll start building. There we go, the new Western Star all parked up. Listen to the train horns on this thing. It is a literal train. Oh, it's still rolling. Oh, okay, there we go. Brake is engaged. Now, let's jump up into construction mode and get building on these houses. All right, here are the cabins. They're log cabins. Super cool style, I would say. They're definitely unique. They're not like our typical wood cabins. These are like authentic timber log cabins. This is pretty sweet. So we're going to build 3 of them. This will be a part of the off-road experience. We're going to build them in a good spot, too. We want them facing away from the sun, so that way the back porch has got the sun part. So when everyone's hanging out, they got the sun there, and it'll keep them all warm. So let's go ahead. We're going to put a house here. We're going to angle them like this. Same with the next one right there. And finally the third one. So we got all 3 houses placed down. That looks pretty sweet. It's starting to come together like a resort here. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to build in an actual road. This will not be a mud road. This is going to be the road that connects it all the way to our interstate where that turnaround was. So it's going to be probably a mile long. We'll probably connect it straight on here. Let's go ahead right there. That's a perfect width. It's the asphalt texture. And we're going to go ahead and expand it there. So we got enough room for 2 lanes. There we go. Let's go all the way up to this place, probably till about right here, and stop right there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and line it up. There's some spots uneven. All right, it's all even now. Looks pretty good. And why we went all the way past it is because we're going to build an individual driveways for each cabin. That way people aren't all connected. It'll be kind of separate, and there's going to be some trees in the middle here. It's going to look really nice. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do the first cabin's driveway. We don't want to do it near the steps. We're going to do it probably right in front of the house, kind of where this fireplace is located. There's an indoor fireplace, so right there will be our driveway. Let's go ahead and make it nice right there. Perfect. And then it's going to connect like that to the house's front porch, something like that. There we go. That looks really good. We'll do the exact same on the other 3. There we go. And now we're going to add some trees in the middle like that. Some of these trees will be good to separate it. Probably 10 of them. That should be a good amount to keep it separated here. So let's do 4 more here, and we're done. That looks perfect. We'll do the same thing with these houses, except they'll be set back just a little bit more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we're all done there with the tree trees, and I think we're just about done with the landscaping very shortly. We're going to add the grass texture back down so we get some lawn. We're going to have a maintenance crew to take care of all that and maintain it and everything. So it'll be like golf course type grass as soon as we get it all mowed. This will be the first construction of the lawn. So once they come back and mow it, it'll look like a golf course. We'll go all the way in the backyard here, and then we'll add some finishing touches and decorations until we move on to customizing our trails and our off-road vehicles. All right, guys, as you can see down at the end, we built in a giant gate and also a cobblestone wall. So this is a fully gated and private property here, but here are the final additions we added to the cabins here. So these are all going to be listed on Airbnb for rental, but check out the backyard. We did some major upgrades back here. You get a pool, TV, you get actually a barbecue, and also a little hangout space here. All your guests will have a lot of fun. We got that complimentary on all of the cabins, even 2 and 3 down there. So they'll start from 1 and go to 3 at the end. And then right here, everyone can come to the bonfire to roast some s'mores at night. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Everything looks good. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to build the trails here. So let's head around to the front. I'm going to show you what the plan is and how we're going to connect it back to those mine trails. What we're going to do is the trails are going to start right here. We need to knock out this wall, and it's going to start right here, and then it's going to go all the way around out to here. And the trail is going to be kind of open. There's not going to be too much forest around here because we do have this man's property. This guy's been living here. He's a farmer. He's got some fields over there. And then the trails are going to go all the way back to the mine, as you guys can see through here. It's going to connect up to the start of that trail I showed you at the first part, as you know, all these trees here. And then it'll connect all the way back to the mine, right down and through here. And then we'll add in all the mud through these trails as well. So that's going to be pretty sweet. And then that way people could do like a 360 all the way to the bottom. And they can race all the way back up to the top with the off-road vehicles, which we are going to customize in part 3 today. Let's head back. Let's grab the Western Star dump truck and then also go into construction mode. Let's kind of map it all out, and then we'll add the mud down, and we'll be ready to roll. All right, guys. So the trails are going to take an immediate right-hand turn here into that forest, as you guys saw. It's a nice, good straightaway. You can get a full speed stretch until you got to start going down into the mine, which is kind of like a circular rotation there. The trail is going to take an immediate left-hand turn. We're going to put an arrow down so people know where to go. If you go this way, you get up to a gate. This is private property. You can't go back there. So we're going to head through here, and we'll drop a bunch of mud down. It's probably going to go this direction, and then they can go either way they want. They can go the left side or the right side, which kind of takes it through a bridge, which is pretty cool. Just like through there, it's like a nice kind of bridge, I would say. I don't know how sturdy it is. We're about to find out. Looks like they were still doing construction on it back in the day. And then you can go into this trail and then loop back around. So there's lots of different directions. We're going to go ahead and go over it with our mud texture like you guys saw, because we did purchase these trails as well as the mine in order to use this for our resort. Let's go back through. We'll do a custom trail. It'll look a lot different than the other trails so people will know where to go. Alrighty, and take a left hand there. Perfect. And then go down to the right. I think we're going to take a left on this one if you want to go up, but we're going to go right on this. So down through here, then left again, and you're almost to the bottom, and then you can race back up to the top in the other direction. And we're not going to make any adjustments to the mine just because they were moving a lot of dirt. We want to leave it how it is, and also we want to kind of leave it with its old characteristics since it is an abandoned mine. So it's going to loop around right there. Looks pretty good. And then we're going to have the cool hill climb that goes all the way up here. It's almost a perfectly vertical climb. Look at that. That's insane. And you get a little bump right there. So you're going to have some difficulty going through that. We're going to make it a little bit wider. So if 2 vehicles want to race up, we're going to go around the left side as well. So you're going to have 2 vehicles. Whoever gets to the top first wins. Back onto the trail system and then back up to the top, back to the resort. So that's the game plan, guys. Let's go fix up the trails here. I think we're just about ready to bring in the dump truck. And then we'll be moving on to part 3, customizing all the vehicles for our new resort. Fire it up, boys. Let's get these trails done. Construction mode here. Fire up. I love this semi truck. This is sweet with the custom dump truck bed. Can't get any better than that. So let's head to the front of the resort where we're going to start dropping the mud down. Alrighty, let off the accelerator. Jake brake. That sounds insane. All right, here we go. We're going to drop the mud down right at the start. Well, I think we're going to need to get some speed before we do, because this thing sometimes needs some speed to get the bed up and going. As you guys know, it's on a completely hydraulic system that lifts it up into the air. We're going to go ahead and raise up the drop axle. Why? Because we're not going to be transporting the dirt anymore, so we don't really need it. Let's go ahead, raise it up. All right, we brought the drop axle up, but it actually didn't even go up because we've got so much weight worth of dirt here. Let's go ahead. We're going to start the initiation. Oh, there we go. The mud's going down early. We got some on the asphalt, but it'll be all right. We'll start the trails a little bit early there. But as you guys see, we got the mud. This mud makes it very difficult. Hold on. We had a problem with the hydraulics. Let's go back. We still got a lot more dirt to go through, but we had a problem where it was too easy to go on the trail, so we need to make it difficult with all this mud. All right, we got a little bit smarter here. We're using a giant trailer, and also we got mud in the back of the truck. But check that out. We just got that entire part done with the trailer. It holds about 3 to 4 times more than the truck. So think smarter, not work harder, guys. Here we go. Look at all this mud. It goes all the way back to the start of the resort. We got a little break in here, so you know you can gain your speed back up again because you're going to be going through all this mud, which is absolutely insane. You're going to need the brake. So we got got one brake at the start too, and then it gets a little bit smaller there. So should be good. We got about another probably mile or so of dirt to go. So we're going to fill the truck and the trailer back up, and then we'll get moving again. All right, we're ready, boys. And also check this out. The trailer spreads even further. So that way you get the entire trail distance, and you don't have to go back a second time. You just got one pass, one and done. Here we go, boys. We're flying down here. Oh, geez. Try and don't tip over the truck, but it should be good. All right, we're out of dirt already again. Let's go fill it up. All right, boys. Here we go. This should be the final pass to get us down to the bottom, and we'll probably need one more load of dirt, but we're doing pretty good. We're trying to maintain high speed so that we don't have an entire buildup of mud, and that way we just need one more trailer load. Oh, we're flying, boys. We add in a little break period back there, and then we'll be done as soon as we get to the bottom. All right, here's the ultimate hill climb. Let's see if we can get the truck to climb here. We need to get some mud. There we go. Send it. Yeah, there's no way we're doing that. All right, I think that's where we call it there. We got stage 2 done of all of our building process here. We got mud going along the entire system. We're going to build out matching vehicles since it is a resort style. Everything's going to be very similar. We're going to build out 3 of the exact same Polaris Razors, and then we're going to build out 3 Can-Am Outlanders. So those are going to be the 4-wheelers. So we'll have a 4-seater, and then we'll have a 1-seater. So you get, you know, a little bit of both. So let's head over. We'll customize the Polarises, and then we'll bring them all back, test them out on the trails, and make sure everything's ready to roll so we can start listing everything and having some guests here at our new resort. All right, here's the Polaris we're going to customize. The new style headlights, and we also get the new beadlock capable wheels. Check that out. That way, if the tire comes off the rim, it'll still kind of stay attached to it because it's screwed into it. It's a pretty good way to maintain safety because we're going to be ripping down some mud trails. Pretty sweet setup. You got a little storage spot in the back, 4-seater. We're ready to roll, boys. Let's buy 3 of these. They're $40,000 a piece. We'll bring them back to the resort. Let's go customize our Outlander. We're ready to go. All right, the Outlander's got a lot more customizations on this one. We can go pretty crazy with the wheels. Now, I'm going to do something we usually don't do. We're just going to do the hostile rims. That's right. These things are pretty sweet. You could change the tire tread on it. We're going to go with the mud swampers because we're going to need it due to the mud being pretty crazy. So it's going to be a little easier for the Polaris to get through, but this thing is a lot lighter. And the more weight you have, the easier it's to get through. Anyhow, let's go ahead. We're going to build the add-ons. We're going to add a winch on the front because if they get stuck, we're going to add the handlebar protectors. That way mud's not flying up there. And then also some mirrors so you can see people that are going to go on the trail with you. We're going to add some lights on the front here. We got a light bar. What else we got? Probably just the light bar and then the 2 rock lights they call them. We're also going to add a trailer hitch on the back of every single one, also to help with pulling out of anything that gets stuck. But also they're going to come with a snowplow on one of them. That way we can, you know, have a snowplow in the wintertime to plow the driveway because it does snow here. I like this blue color. I think this is pretty cool. We got white on all the other Polarises. So if we do like a cool blue, I think that looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead. We're going to buy this, and then let's take off the plow because we're not going to need that. And then the other 2, let's buy those. All right, here we are. We got the 3 Can-Ams and the 3 Polarises, and we're probably about $200,000 all in. And then, like you guys know, we spent millions on the houses, so we're going to head back. We're going to tour the house, get these all back lined up at the front, and then we'll be ready to list them online. All right, we got the last Polaris here to back in. As you guys can see, they're all lined up in the other driveways, and right there should be good. We're all done. They look pretty sweet up against the log cabin here. Let's go check it out. So, as you guys can see, it's pretty cool in here. I like how it's all used with a wood-burning furnace and stove top. It's all in the N1, 2-in-1 here. And then, yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty simple couch. Not very comfortable. But guys, remember, we're supposed to be out here for going muddy. So it's going to be very old school, very authentic. It's not going to be a luxury high-end place. Now, it does have a pretty comfortable bed. As you guys see, you get a cool chandelier. It's moved out of, I think it's like a wood wheel. I think that's like an old school wheel. So that's pretty sweet. Nice fireplace. You get a little shelf here. And it's a totally wood-burning fireplace there, which is nice too. Full exhaust fan all the way up the top. You get some nice antlers up there. That's pretty sweet. This would be cool for a hunting cabin too. Probably in the wintertime, all the woods will be used for hunting. Finally, you get a nice balcony of the view here. Pretty sweet view. You get the forest over there and then some industrial stuff going on over there. And you can actually walk out onto the roof here. Let's head up to the top. And there's the view from the other 3. So that's the full tour, guys. Obviously, you've seen the back before. We're going to come back. We're going to test out the trails. If you guys can hit 2,000 likes in this video, we'll come back to the new off-roading resort, guys. Thank you for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.